Vikings. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
On second down now. It's Elliott, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
3 and out.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Being chased out left. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play on the catch and run covering 34 yards.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing up.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, but now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and you get the crowd involved fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
6. First down, San Francisco.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Partner, if we've heard it once, we've heard it 1,000 times. Don't throw late down the middle.
And he did. We see the end result.
Yeah, what you have to do is you got to make sure you manipulate those defenders with your eyes and your head, maybe even some body movement to move them a little if you're going to come back late down the middle.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Good for 8 yards to the 45.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. Past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he's going to keep it here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Coming open downfield, he keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And really a nice job there to make something out of that run, sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4.
A gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Made at the 16.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This will be caught just inside the 10.
That's good for another Minnesota.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Mostert. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
At the 27-yard.
On 2nd down. It's Elliott trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Steps away to his Allen hit. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There goes a deep ball, end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Philip Dorsett, 51 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. So simple math here in the 1st half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. An inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the 1st half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Allen. He's in the muscle here as he pulls it in. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead.
Harrison Smith on the coverage.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back.
Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
38-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They'll look to throw now on first down. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Vikings 28, 49ers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Niners take over.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Raekwon Davis busting through to get him for a loss of 6. A final shot before half for Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
12 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 48 yards. And this Viking offense is running away with this one. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Vikings 35, 49ers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10. At their
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. The throw over the middle taken in. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Operating from the gun, Allen. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
brings up 2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Smith on the tackle. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. And going deep for Hill. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for Minnesota. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. They frustrated these receivers tonight, really held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference, and they crossed it on that play.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and
one more time with Mostert. And that's a touchdown. But hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Raheem Mostert saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
is good.
And he's able to put it through.
For Vikings 42, 49ers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And now they'll bring this one back. It's a final return. A scoop and score for the Vikings.
That will be Vikings.
So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Second and 4.
From the gun, Allen, complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. To the air, Allen. They'll set up the screen, Elliott. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Second and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down, 49ers.
And again, it's Allen. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
14. And a 49er first down.
Allen now on first down. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This run past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The 22 more yards there and another first down. Back to throw now on first down. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First down. First and 10
from the red zone now. They'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And the Vikings are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
49ers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
The Niners take over first and 10. At their own 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second and
maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Forced out to his left. A dump off to Elliott. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So they run the option here on first and 10.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Allen to throw once more. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Throwing on first down is Allen. He lost the football, and the Vikings pick up the football. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. The 20.
The quarterback set. A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Vikings.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
65. 49ers nothing. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side. And now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, 1 game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan, and this has been a presentation of